Okay, so you want to get better at jumping. So this video can be Petit Allegro and Grande Allegro all together. Okay, I'll just write that down or I'm going to forget it. So for Petit Allegro, you don't need to jump high because it's small jumps. Petit Allegro. This means like small and fast, but in ballet we'll just call it small jumps. And then we have Grande Allegro. This is just so I don't forget it. So for Petit Allegro, so you've got glissade, assemblé, glissade, assemblé. You do not need to jump high. And if you do jump high, you won't have time to come down in order to hit the fifth position on time with the music. So common problems are you'll do like glissade, you do one leg up and then the other leg up, and then you'll do that slowly and you'll look something like, oh, damn it to be kind of mean, but it'll look something like this. Okay? Instead of like, so it's still 1, 1, 1, 1, but instead of having all of this extra movement with the hips, it's like quicker in. I'm not really pointing my feet, but just bear with me. Bring my nice long microphone over here, so hopefully you can hear me. So, say we do glissade, assemblé. So instead of just assembling with one leg, so like one inner thigh or hamstring is doing all of the work, you want to go out and then both legs, I want to say evenly, but as evenly as possible, are going to come together in the air. So you end up in, okay, I'm literally not warm at all right now. But something like they come together in the air and then they come down on the spot rather than one leg doing all of the work. Okay? So if you go glissade, hips flat, fifth. So the musicality is like the main thing. So, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Don't know if I have any music or if I can even use it because of YouTube's going to be like, oh my God, copyright strike, you can't use music. So you're going to have to just understand that. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. So the beat is always in fifth. So fifth, 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 and fifth, fifth, and fifth. Okay, so now let's talk about Grande Allegro. So if Petit Allegro, the main focus is musicality and inner thighs and pointing your feet, and it's not jumping height. When we start talking about Grande Allegro, then we need to worry more about the jumping height. So to get a high jump, you need to use the bigger muscles that are better at pushing more force. Okay, let's get up again. So you can actually even do this as like an exercise. So when you're jumping, I want you to use your glutes, your quads. Basically the biggest muscles you have, I want those to be the ones engaging. You're not really going to use the hamstrings are going to support you, but mostly it's going to be coming from the quads. So, and the glutes. So go into second position and do like a little bounce like this. And you can feel that your quads and your glutes are working like really hard. Okay, this is good. This is the kind of, those are the muscles that you want to be working when you're doing big jumps. If you feel like it's your calves and your feet are taking up most of the work, then that's not good. Because then you're going to get shin splints. So you want the bigger muscles to do the most amount of work. Of course, your feet and your calves are still going to do work, and you want them to be pointed and going to the floor, and all that. That's great. But yeah, when I'm jumping, the big muscles do the most stuff, and then I get a bigger jump. So also another thing that people usually forget is the arms. So I want you to literally throw the arms first. Look something like that. So say we do, what is this called? Échappé, and then you come, you do, see someone. You see this amount, let me take my watch off. This amount of, the amount of energy I'm putting into my arms is like, okay, it feels like my arms are doing like 50% of the jump. Probably isn't going to be 50%, but that's how much force it feels like. So if you feel like your legs are doing 90% of the work, you're probably not using your arms enough. So I'm pretty sure I can jump off the ground without even using my legs. Yeah. Yeah, that's like quite high even. Yeah, so that's how much force I use with my arms. And then if I include the legs, like I'm only going to use like 20% of my leg power because I don't want to like damage something or break my knee. But okay, this is using a little bit of the quads, and then with the arms, like so much more power. Ooh. So yeah, the main thing is Grande Allegro, use your arms. Petit Allegro, don't try and jump. Wasn't warm. I didn't expect that. But yeah, that's everything. All right, thanks for watching.